Douglas Cooling and Heating, serving the Birmingham area for 38 years. 988-3706. That's Douglas.
Hey, I'm James Spann. This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Tuesday, the 5th of April. What a beautiful afternoon, cool and crisp. And hey, we might see some frost in scattered pockets early tomorrow. Let's go right to some of the Skycam shots around the network this afternoon. First off, the sunrise coming from Jasper this morning. Thought that was awfully nice. That was about 6:50 or so. A cloudless sky to start the day. This afternoon, the sky is still cloudless. That's the view coming from Gadsden, looking off to the east. And down in Demopolis, that old Tom Bigby River, running awfully high. A lot of water coming down the river from the runoff from last night. The upper trough is progressing eastward, and the storms are long gone. They have pretty much moved off the Atlantic coast and impacting deep South Florida. Peek at the numbers. Those are temperatures across the southeastern states. Those are at 19Z. That is 2 o'clock. And Birmingham sitting at 59. Huntsville at 56. Got low 60s down to the south. And again, tomorrow morning we'll be in the mid-30s, and the colder pockets could see a light freeze. I wouldn't be shocked if we saw some upper 20s for places like Valley Head and Broomtown up in northeast Alabama. And around the nation, still pretty cold over Canada here in early April. And that cooler air is dipping down into the east. But notice the warm tongue coming up through West Texas. And we'll be definitely seeing warmer days ahead. In fact, we'll probably see low 80s by Friday. Watch warning map. Got some wind advisories up for parts of Georgia and the Carolinas. But generally speaking, the nation is pretty quiet. Convective outlooks. This is day 3. This is Thursday. There is a slight risk of severe weather for parts of the nation's midsection. That includes Kansas City and Wichita. And again, now in the day 4 through 8 outlook, this is day 6, which is Sunday into early Monday morning. This is 7 a.m. Sunday until 7 a.m. Monday. Got a risk in the northwest Alabama. And, of course, at this phase of the game, there are more questions than answers. No doubt there will be some severe weather, and it could be centered north of here, again, with this deep surface low pretty far north, as you'll see. In the QPF chart, this is the overall rain for the next 5 days, valid through Sunday morning at 7 o'clock. Not very much around here. That's showing barely enough to measure with any scattered showers that pop up Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. The better rains in this period will be up north around Chicago and Milwaukee, around 2 inches up there. Let's check the 12Z GFS. This is valid at 1 o'clock tomorrow. And the pattern is de-amplified. But notice the energy coming down the Pacific toward the coast of Oregon and Washington, and also a trough developing off the California coast. That whole thing's going to evolve into a deep upper low out there. But for us, we'll be in great shape. And again, tomorrow morning, mid-30s for most folks, a freeze for the colder valleys. Now, the ridges will be warmer, but a lot of folks will see frost. So if you need to protect your plants, you need to do that. But we warm up nicely, low 70s tomorrow afternoon. Thursday, how about upper 70s? The NAM is showing 78. Sounds pretty good. All right, Friday, there's your big upper low out west. And that's going to produce some very heavy mountain snow for the southwest. A little spring snowstorm out there for the mountains of California, Nevada, Arizona. Flagstaff will get a good snow from that over the weekend. But notice the ridge pumping up here from the Gulf. Got that old 588 ring near Key West. And moisture will be coming up on Friday. And again, it'll be like a summer day. Some risk of a few scattered afternoon showers, warm and humid with a high in the low 80s. Saturday, the big trough is out west. We are under ridging, so we will be pretty much warm and dry. I think the chance of a shower is so small we can pretty much eliminate that. We're talking mid-80s here. 85 is coming off the GFS. And then Sunday, that deep surface low moves up to near Duluth, Minnesota. This is 1 o'clock Sunday afternoon. A trailing front down to Little Rock and Lufkin, Texas. And again, that could be a very active convective event for areas north of us. And then Sunday night, this just after midnight, 1 a.m., the main forcing is rotating north of the state. The surface low is up in Canada, 976 millibars, with a trailing squall line. Generally speaking, the dynamics not as impressive with this as what we saw last night, but still that would be supportive of maybe a line of strong to severe storms late Sunday night, early Monday morning in the pre-dawn hours. with potential maybe for damaging straight-line winds. It looks like a linear type thing. And then Monday afternoon at 1 o'clock, the GFS has everything out of here. We note the European is a little slower. This is Monday at 1 o'clock with Euro, and it's got the, look at the low sitting up there around Duluth, Minnesota. 900, 80 millibars, very deep surface low up there with the trailing band of storms later in the day. It's slower, but having said that, the GFS did a much better job with timing the last one, so the GFS could be correct. So it might be a Sunday night deal, maybe into early Monday morning. And then Tuesday, everything's on by, should be a beautiful day, just gorgeous, and really no cold air behind that. And I do think that tomorrow morning will be the last significant frost or freeze type threat of the season. Next time it happens, probably November. A couple of days later, pretty good-looking little trough coming in here. This April 14th, and down below that, another nasty-looking line of storms. And on the 21st, the end of the forecast, shortwave north of us, surface low over West Virginia, maybe some thunderstorms there. But hey, this is April. This is supposed to be a stormy month. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And if you're local to us, we invite you to watch us on television this evening, ABC 3340 in Birmingham at 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and God bless.
Thank you for trusting us to be your #1 source for news
in all of Central Alabama.
in back-to-back ratings periods.
More people watched ABC 3340
than any other station in Birmingham.